Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Karen Marie and today I thought I would do a bit of a Sunday catch up while I take a little walk. Now it did feel like I hadn't been on for quite some time, and then I looked at my videos and it's only been 10 days, but it feels like it's been much longer and I've really missed you all. So in an effort to combine several things, I am taking my walk and filming this. Of course, it being a Sunday, there are plenty of people around, and I might have to cut the video every so often due to noise, etc. It's also a bit of a windy day, and it's just been bucketing down actually, so I'm hoping that I can do my little walk while it's stays okay. So yeah, but with all those caveats done, let's get started. So I had been thinking that I would do a sort of Friday so's this week, but then I didn't have time. So this turned into a Sunday catch up instead. This past week I have actually been attending a conference. And that conference took place in Riga in Latvia, and it was actually my first international conference since before COVID. I attended one last year, but then I was the program chair for that conference, so I didn't really have that much time to sort of engage in the real academic program of it because I was busy organizing everything. This year I was also on the conference program committee, but my responsibilities were far fewer, so I actually had some time to sort of engage with the other participants and to actually see a little bit of Riga. I had never been to Riga before, but I heard a lot of good things about the old town particularly. And it really was, a lovely experience. Of course, I also managed to find a fabric store. And I'll put in a little clip from within the store. I didn't really want to film that much because it was a tiny little place and there were quite a few other people in there. So, sorry, I met people. It was a really tiny store and plenty of other people, so I didn't want to film too much. We also had like a little bit of communications problems, so I wasn't too sure that they had actually given me permission to film in there, but they didn't say anything, so I really do hope that it was okay. I had to look for a little bit before I found a store that was within walking distance of my hotel. Fly. I did have to walk quite a bit from where my hotel was to find the place, but I had a good look around in there for about half an hour, and it was not a discount store, to put it mildly. All the fabrics in there were quite expensive, and due to the sort of Norwegian krone exchange for euros these days, it was not at all a bargain. But I really wanted, once I'd managed to locate the place and actually walking there, I did really feel like buying a piece of fabric just for the sort of the experience and having something that I could say I had purchased there. So either I'll sort of pop on afterwards and show it to you, or I'll just put in a little video snippet of what I got. It was a lovely viscose with blue flowers on a white background, and the lady in the store did say that it was woven in Italy. So let's hope it's a good quality fabric, as the Italians are known for. So yeah, I can't wait to get that washed and sewn up into maybe a lovely summer top. I got 1.5 meters and yeah, I'll show it to you. So I did manage to get a few things sewn up in the very last minute before the conference, and I made a pair of brown linen wide leg trousers using the Prettier pants pattern, as I talked about in a previous video. And yeah, they turned out really nice. I also got a top made up, and it was the Vera top, which is a free pattern from Forget Me Not Patterns, and I made it up in this really funny cotton jersey from Stofflykke, and it's sort of sage green with zebras on. And I wore that for the last day of the conference. I also actually managed to sew up my new Davenport dress in that white and blue viscose that I got from Selfmade that I showed you in an earlier fabric haul video, and I'm so pleased with it. So I'm well underway with my summer plans, so I'm really happy about the progress on some of my summer plans now. I'm sorry about the background noise, by the way. I'm meeting quite a few people, so I have to stop every now and then, and there is a little bit of wind, so I'll try to edit out most of it, but you know, and it was too wet to attempt any walk in the forest today because it's been raining really hard, and as you can probably see by the skies, it's ominous for more. So I didn't venture into that, so I had to sort of use the footpath next to the road, which also means road noise. So yeah, I'm really sorry. But and now it starts raining, so I have to turn around. Good thing my phone is actually waterproof, sort of. So I'll do my hood up actually. The Norwegian summer, everyone. We actually had such a lovely weather spell in May, and 3 weeks of absolute glory. And now we're paying for it because it's either raining or threatening to rain or being cold and windy now. So, you know, that's the way it is. But I'm hoping to get home before I get totally soaked. So this is the story. And I'm meeting many people who are probably also thinking the same thing I was thinking. It's better to put your walk in before it starts again, but yeah. All right, anyway, I'm actually going to turn you off now because the rain is really coming down now. I managed to get proper wet during that shower while I was walking, but I'm now safely back at home and I will go in and get changed in a minute, but I just wanted to sort of round things off what we were talking about. So first of all, I am waiting for some happy mail that I'm, keeping my fingers crossed and hoping that it will arrive this week. I got some viscose linen in the one of the latest fabric drops from Rainbow Fabrics, and I'm really excited to get those. They've arrived in Norway, so hopefully this time it won't take 3 weeks for it to get from the import office to my mailbox. So, fingers crossed. What else? Okay, so yesterday was actually my birthday. And I celebrated by bringing my youngest daughter to a sort of Renaissance fair that's quite close by, an hour's drive away. And we had such a great day. And my husband Podier, he is suffering from a very bad head cold, so he was home resting, and my eldest had a whole day planned ahead, so it was just my youngest and I, but we had such a fun day. And I mean, we went to sort of like these little performances by jugglers and artists, and there were like Renaissance bands, and there was so like incredible crafts being shown. So people who are making belts and shoes and everything, like from basically the Viking era until like high medieval times. So it was really great to be there, and we ate some good food and some burnt almonds, and yeah, we had a blast. Honestly, being at this medieval festival or Renaissance fair, it sort of made me think that it's so nice to have at least some people who are trying to sort of preserve the old-fashioned crafts and the traditional crafts. So there were all kinds really that you could see, people making like obviously like bows and arrows and things like that, but also crafting leather belts and shoes and clothes. And you could purchase fabrics that were, you know, high quality, like wools and linens and traditional fabrics. And there were also people who were selling ready-made costumes and everything. It was honestly a great way to spend my birthday. I would actually love to be able to sew up something for the June challenge that's going on at the moment, which is called Sew Fruity 24. And the idea is that you make something up that has a fruit pattern on it, or there's something of a color of a fruit, so it's very, very open. And I do have a little bit of cotton jersey that's been languishing in my stash that needs to be made up. Unfortunately, I don't have enough to make something for myself, but I do think that I am able to make a little t-shirt or something for one of my nieces. So I'm hoping that will happen this week. In addition to that, if the drop or my mail from Rainbow Fabric arrives, one of the pieces of fabric I got actually has lemons on it, so you never know. I hope to be able to sew something up of that for that challenge too. I also have a pair of shorts cut out. I bought the Tessuti shorts, can't remember the name. Sorry guys, but they were promoted by Adele from Sew for Serenity, and they looked very nice on her, and I thought it had like an interesting shape to it, those shorts. I have those cut out in the sandwashed linen, and yeah, I'm hoping to get started on those soon, even though it's not shorts weather these days. I hope though that the sun will return sometime this summer so that I can actually get into a pair of shorts again soon. Yeah, I think that was what I had for you this week, but I hope you enjoyed my little catch up, and if you have any questions or any plans that you're excited about, please leave a comment below and I'll be sure to answer them. So have a lovely week, and I'll see you soon. Bye.